Hello and welcome. It's good to be with all of you again. This opportunity we have been giving to be able to learn and share our knowledge with other people, our loved ones and friends. Remember that the reason why our life is difficult is because we don't have the knowledge, the information to make the right decision. Therefore, we make mistakes. We make mistakes based on lack of information. I thank God that He's given us another day to learn together, to have the right information, to have a smoother life. So today, what are we going to discuss? We're going to discuss what is love. What is love? It's interesting because if you ask anyone what love is, pretty much everybody have their definition of what love is. And the thing about the word love, it has been diluted where pretty much we use love with everything. For example, I love my car, I love my house, I love my job, I love my friends, I love football, I love basketball, I love music. So you get the point. So because everyone has something they think or claim to be love, they call it love. But is that really love? No. Love was really designed for one specific area, human beings. That's where love applies to people. How do I know this? How do we all know this? Let's look at God. God loves us. He created us out of love. That's what we are. He created us out of love. We are love. We are loved by Him. Of course, not everybody is loved by Him, but we are love. He created us out of love. So, what is it though? What is love? I asked a group of people, students especially, and I asked them, what do you think love is? They had no clue. They all had their own ideal based on what their ideology is and what they think it should be. But pretty much all of them got it wrong. They had no idea what love was. Some even said, I don't know. And it's a shame to be a young person and not know what love is. That means they didn't get it from their parents, because if they don't know what the definition of love is, then they couldn't have gotten it from their parents, because their parents is supposed to transmit that, what love is. So let's look at it a little bit more deeper. What is it? What is love? Well, to best describe it, imagine you have a newborn baby. Newborn baby. You just gave birth. And this is the second day with that baby. Now, when that baby's crying, pooing, hungry, hot, cold, whatever the case may be, that child is, remember, that child is not giving you nothing except you're giving that child. What are you getting in return? You're losing sleep, you're losing time, you're losing resources, you basically have no time for yourself. All you're doing is giving to this child, but yet you're not getting anything in return. Why are you giving to this child? Why are you giving endlessly? Even when they become 18, 20, 35 years old, you're still giving. That's the magic word, giving. Love is about giving and not expecting anything in return. You don't give to your children expecting to get back. Anytime you give and you are expecting to get something in return, that's not love. That's business transaction. It's a business. So I'm giving you because I'm expecting to collect later on down the road. So it's a business transaction. That's not love. Love is purely about giving and not thinking I'm going to collect later when I need it. That's what love is, unconditionally. But again, there are three types of love. Three types of love. Okay? There are three types of giving, not love. Three types of giving. And these are the three. The first one I'm giving to you because let's look at a homeless person or someone in pain. Let's look at that for a minute. You see someone suffering in pain and you feel their pain. It hurts you. So what do? You immediately want to help. You want to help that person. Whatever that pain may be, maybe they're homeless, they're hungry, or they're suffering from some kind of illness. You want to get involved and help alleviate that pain. Why? Why do you want to help? Because you're feeling their pain. And the only way for you not to feel that pain is for you to help them get rid of their pain. Think about it. Why are you doing it? Because you're feeling pain. That's why you're doing it. If you did not feel the pain, would you help them? No, you would not. Because it's the pain that allows you or that compels you to act. Okay? So the first one is you feel bad for that person. You can feel their pain. You can understand. The next one is I do it because it makes me feel good. Why do you help the homeless, feed the homeless, help these people who are in certain situation? You want to help different organization or help the old lady cross the street. Why do you want to help? Because it makes you feel good. There are a lot of people like that. It makes them feel good by helping, by donating their time, by donating their resources. Why? It makes them feel good. The question I have for you is this. Although it's good to have both. You give because you feel bad for them, and you give because it makes you feel good. What if those two feelings were not there? What if they were not there? Would we do it? No, you would not do it. So if you notice now, this is something God has put into the creation, into the design of you, to design you. It's like, think about it as a insurance. You take a car insurance to make sure you are protected, to make sure that you're not the one going to end up paying the price. So God kind of put that as an insurance into the human being to want to help other people, That's why we do it. That's why we feel the way we feel. Now, is it a good level, a high level of giving? No, because we're doing it because we want to feel good about ourselves. We want to remove the sadness, or we want to feel good. So it's really about us. Those two is really about us. It's not about that person. So it's a low level of giving. Now, if you enter in a relationship and you have those two, it's problematic. It's going to be a problem later on down the road. Because why? What if I'm in a relationship with you and I don't want to give anymore? I'm tired of giving. It doesn't make me feel good to give anymore. I'm not happy giving you anymore. Guess what? It's over. Because my giving was based on how I feel. That's why I'm giving. The way it makes me feel. But once those feelings evaporates, so does the giving. And a lot of people are in relationship like that, and that's what happens. So the relationship dissolved, deteriorated, gone down the drain because I'm tired of giving. That was what it was based on. It wasn't based on the true giving. So what is the true giving? The true giving, which is number 3, is the highest. I'm giving you because you need it. It has nothing to do with my feelings. It doesn't make me feel good. It doesn't make me feel bad. I'm giving it because I simply look at you and I see how you need it. Now there's degrees of giving. You have to know when to give, when not to give, and how much to give. What is that like? Imagine this. You are a farmer and you had a drought. And your crop is about to die. So you're praying and praying and praying for God to give you rain. So one day it starts to rain. It rained 3 days straight and the entire crop got flooded. What happened? You lost it, right? What happened? Meaning that God gave too much. He gave too much. Because he gave too much, your crop got destroyed because it got flooded out. Now let's look at the other one. You're praying for months for rain, there's no rain, and eventually it starts to rain. But it only rained for 5 minutes. Is that enough rain to save the crop? No, it's not enough. Too little. You see the difference? When it's too much and too little, so you have to know how much to give. Because the whole thing about love is I'm giving you what you need. Not based on what I feel. It's what you need I'm giving you to complete you, to fulfill your needs. Because it has nothing to do with me. It cannot have anything to do with me. It's about you. Love is purely about giving you unconditionally. Just giving and giving and giving. Of course, you have to have a limit. You have to know how much and when to give. It's not just simply giving people and that's it. There are cases you're not going to know, and people come up and approach you like sometimes people who are on the street come up to you and ask for a couple of dollars. You don't know what they're going to do with it. That's fine. You're giving because you don't know. But again, if you notice as a parent yourself, and what happened is we end up giving our children far too much than what they need, and that ends up ruining them. And if you notice too, God gives us exactly what we need right here, right now, this moment. Not too much, not too little. Same thing like it says in the Bible. Do not take away, do not add. So when you are giving, you don't want to give too much, you don't want to give too little. Everything in this world is balance. It's all about information, how to handle that. So love is about giving. If you find someone who gives you because you need it and they give you the exact amount you need, that is love. That's love. Just like God. He doesn't give us too much. He doesn't give us too little. Just enough we need to survive, to keep moving. Sometimes he may give us a little bit more because it's necessary, but he gives us to sustain us. Love sustains us because we're getting something to keep us sustained, to keep us where we are, to help us grow, to be able to move forward. Not for us to collapse. You fall, I pick you up, and I walk with you. Love is there for you. It's not what I'm going to get in return. It's not an investment. It's not a partnership. It's all about you. So when you are involved with people, you look at how much is this person giving. Now remember, if you're in a relationship, it cannot be one way. If it's one way, that means that other person doesn't love you because they're not interested in giving you. You see? So again, this is why it's important to understand what love is. Love is about giving. And you have to understand how much to give, when to give, who to give. So when you're involved with people or interested in getting involved with people, this is what you're going to base what love is when you are with these people. I thank you for sharing with me. I thank you. God has given us the knowledge and the information to be able to move forward with our lives, to have a healthy life. This is what's the purpose of all these videos for, to have the right information, to make the right decision. Love is all about giving, ladies and gentlemen. When you find that person who's willing to give, out of those three types of giving because you need it, not because it makes them feel good, not because it makes them feel bad, but because you need it. This is the type of people you want in your life. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you next time. God bless you. Bye-bye.